Well, in case you weren't paying attention during the second episode of She-Hulk for whatever reason, you might have missed the most obvious, hey, we're talking about the Thunderbolts thing you could have ever been given, because Emil Blonsky, aka the Abomination, is leaning into that team heavily. So during the course of the second episode of She-Hulk, there's a lot of little things that you really got to pay attention to that build out the bigger Marvel universe and the MCU's, interconnected working aspects, if you will. Whether it's the more fantastical and crazy side, like finally mentioning things from the Eternals, or bringing it back down to the ground on a more personal level with something like the Thunderbolts. Well, when it comes to the Thunderbolts, if you're paying attention, you probably noticed that during the episode, Emil mentions that there's 7 specific people that he knows in this lockup, because he's met 7 different people who he describes as soulmates that he's met through the Pen Pal program. Now, again, if we just read between the lines, if we pick up on what he's doing, and the fact that he's trying to get She-Hulk to clear him so he can go out there and live a normal life, obviously we know who's going to be waiting on the outside to pick him up. It's going to be Valentina, and she's going to obviously recruit him for the Thunderbolts along with Thunderbolt Ross. And you can also tell when Emil is telling the story that he's lying. There's a lot going on in here. He might be trying to sell everybody the idea that he's changed, that he's reformed, that he just wants to be free, and that he's not going to do anything bad, but let's be real, he's the Abomination. They're not going to go full on in that direction. Maybe he'll be a reluctant hero that has to be kept in control, but he's still very much the same character we saw before. And yeah, he's had some personal growth, but he's got his own goals and ideas and obviously his own motives. And soon enough, we're going to learn what exactly those are. But you can see right here, the setup for the Thunderbolts was obviously here for a reason, because they want people to know what the ultimate end goal is for the character, and that's obviously joining that team as their version of Hulk.